You order it online.
A coalition of booksellers, authors, and publishers has sued Texas in an attempt to block a new state law that bans, quote, sexually explicit books from public schools. The law was passed by Texas's Republican-controlled legislature in May and is set to take effect in September. It would require sellers to rate books based on their references to sex and empowers a government agency to review those ratings. Valerie Kohler, the owner of a bookshop in Houston, says the law places an unreasonable burden on vendors.
We're not going to read them all. And for us to have to rate them, I think sends a message to the librarians and to the students that you're allowed to read this, you're not allowed to read that. To ask a vendor or a bookseller to rate every book that they sell to anybody is beyond, I think, what we are capable of doing and what we are willing to do.
Under the new bill, explicitly rated books could not be sold to public schools and would have to be recalled from libraries. Vendors that opt out of the rating system will be barred from selling books to Texas schools. The new suit, filed on Tuesday, asserts that the legislation, quote, compels plaintiffs to express the government's views, even if they do not agree, and thus violates the First Amendment's free speech protections.
You know, what is being driven is a very coordinated effort to limit what is available through a narrow ideological lens.
Casey Meehan, a director at PEN America, says the law is an effort to censor books with LGBTQ content and characters of color, or that apply a critical lens to complex topics like American history, race, and segregation. When he signed the bill in June, Texas's Republican Governor Greg Abbott declared the law, quote, gets that trash out of our schools. His office did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Texas State Representative and bill co-author Jared Patterson says the law is a necessary measure to protect children.
Yeah, look, you wouldn't sell lead-based paint to paint a classroom wall. You wouldn't sell spoiled, rotten food to a school cafeteria. And you shouldn't sell harmful material, which the science has proven that these types of sexually explicit materials are harmful to a developing brain especially.
Tuesday's lawsuit is one of several in recent months that have been filed to block similar bills passed in Republican-controlled states, including Florida and Arkansas.